Completes it to Austin. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Here we go, Ty. Go.
Here's Fields. A short one there to Fryermuth. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
5:51.
Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. Fourth down now.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Go.
To the air, Williams. And again back to Komet. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, set.
On play action, here's Williams. And my goodness, another interception. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of Williams loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago! Roma Dunze taking it in. And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for two. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Harris running straight ahead, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Here we go, Scott. Tonight.
Here's Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Don't jump, ready?
The slot man in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He finds Austin complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Fields. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. Tonight.
Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go.
Jefferson moving in motion left. On play action, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Well, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Williams. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
To throw, Williams. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Ready? Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Set go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Go.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Second down, goal to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
Set.
Williams going to throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the fourth quarter to kick that out of bounds. And now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go, set. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win. Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here we go, set.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
This is 1st and 10.
Jump clear. Here we go.
All eyes on Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were... those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. First throw in overtime by Fields. Got his man, it's Warren. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop. 2nd and 5. Fields going to change things up here. A handoff for Warren. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Warren will try the right side. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Hey, go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not one bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
Flushed out right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Easy. Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining,
Here we go,
they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here, so the lead will remain at 6 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To the air, Williams. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on. Check go.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Comback. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing is Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
This time, the extra point up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
But Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that